Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you a-okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. And your girl, Debbie from Donga Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. It is the Jamaican cooking journey. If you're new right on over here, special welcome. Those of you who were there with me from the beginning of the journey and you're still here, manners and respect. Now, let me just say first and foremost, I keep forgetting to say this. Let me big up Grace, Georgia Gerald, and Sheppy Bradshaw. They are the two that made the tomato rose and they sent it to me. Sheppy and Georgia, big up on yourself. Probably other people, a lot of other people say they don't have an Instagram. But come on, family, some of y'all, not everybody, but you need to try. Because most things now people want to go via Instagram and it work out better and stuff. So big up yourself, Georgia, and big up yourself, Sheppy. And if you still make it, you can still send it to me, okay? Now, today we are on the subject of making a meatloaf. I am not so sure how my Jamaican ladies them know about it. Well, I have maybe a few people here, the restaurants they know. But my regular little household Jamaican ladies, them want to come in on this, because I know a lot of you grassroots women like myself who don't know about it. You understand? Because it is not originally of Jamaica. Okay? I want to big up my Guyanese people, them said, Lord Debbie, you know, big up my Asian, them. Big up the St. Vincent, them. All I know, when me now big up regularly. The Bajan and the Trini, them get it all the time. Big up on yourself. I love you all so much. And when me not big up, no worry on yourself. I do love you all. We're going to be doing a meatloaf, right? And I am doing it. I feel me take this and I put on it. I make it all the time. And I saw me deal with it, okay? This is the mince that I've chosen. I chose the mince where I have some fat in it. Because if I chose the mince that has less fat, me just feel like say, me not gonna get the moisture I'm supposed to get in it. Alright, this is 2.5 pounds. I'm gonna be using some quick oats. I want about 1 cup. This is half cup, so I want about 1 cup of quick oats in this. And I'm putting it in first. You'll see how I'll be doing it. So I want about a cup or a little less than a cup of quick oats into this. I have got here 4 little 3 or 2 if you have extra large, 2 medium ones, 3, and then little teeny one like game fall eggs that I'm gonna be beating up to put in there, and I'm gonna be squeezing in there a little lime juice because you know the egg business there, we want a little lime juice in it. Wow. Never ready for camera, family? Come on, where is my strainer? No strainer. I remember pass around like some of the time. Now remember nothing. But you all know it goes. So I could just slap out your egg and you put it in there. This is my way. This is my way. So you want to use the egg now and go and bind up with the oats and the mince, and you have all gotten the picture of this. You get the picture of this when we are going to do. So this egg right there in there now is to moisten the quick oats. If you're using the old-fashioned or any other oats, I guess you put a little bit of water on it or something, and then you can leave it, just to make it get moist. Now right over here, I have got some, I have 2 pieces of frozen, and don't worry about that, bell peppers. Put a reasonable amount of the bell peppers. It's beef, and say the bell pepper and the beef, just like pepper steak, it go good. Rough chopping them, and I'm taking a piece of this wannabe red one, cause it like it want ripe and it not bother. So, you could use some orange. We're chopping them rough. These are frozen, that's why you see the wet there. We'll chop them rough because we are gonna be putting them in the food processor. Gonna be chopping off my onions. Gonna be chopping off my garlic and my scallion to put it in the food processor. So I soon come back when you see me next. All these will be chopped and I put them in the processor. I soon come. Okay, family, so I rough chop up my little herbs. Them just some bell peppers, some green scallion, a few pieces of white onions, a little piece of hot pepper, some garlic of course, and all of that. And I'm going to be using, if you don't have your processor, you know, want to use it, you can just simply chop them fine. Eh? So we're going right here, right now. Okay, now this is our little herbs what we did mix up, whatever, you know. You can chop it too, and you can also put it put a little liquid, whatever, like a little Worcestershire, some one of them sauce there. Can I just a small amount and do it in your blender, right? So we have that. Now this is my take, okay? I have these are my herbs that I'll be using. I'm putting a little cilantro, because let me tell you something. Years ago I did this thing, I put my take to it, and I definitely loved it, so I'm sharing it with you. I don't want to all look, listen to me. When this thing, can I tell you, some years ago, some friend of mine came by and she said she bought some food, some Chinese restaurant, and when she came by she was asking me if I wanted. And I said, let me taste her. She said she bought roast beef. Let me taste a little piece of the roast beef. And this roast beef, I didn't even say to her, it was meatloaf. It was so neatly compact and sliced thin. She said roast beef, but I knew it wasn't roast beef. It was meatloaf. So then and there, I decided, I'm going to put, you know, a different thing per mine. So this is how I've been doing mine from then. So I'm sharing with you. Cilantro, putting in some basil. Right here, these are where you put in your seasoning, salt, your all-purpose, all of your little seasonings and that you'd use on beef, all of your powdered seasoning, but I am using these. So if you use them, this is where you would apply them. Remember, salt, go low with the salt, okay? Putting in a little basil. I want also a little sage. Sage is beautiful. Not a lot though. You could use some cumin too right there in space of the sage. Okay. Knock me if you want. I don't care. I'm putting in about this in soy sauce. I want some color. I don't want my thing come out white and look insipid. No. I am putting in, just for flavoring also, some Worcestershire. I'm not using any salt. I won't be using any salt. Okay, y'all? Now, I'll be putting in, probably last, I'm going to be putting in a little oyster sauce. You could use whatever sauce. I know a lot of you have lots of sauce. A little black pepper, which I forgot. Putting in some of this oyster sauce. These will help to make it mellow and nice, and also for flavoring. Putting in some of this Montreal steak sauce. Yeah? Camera girl, what do you think about that?
It's good.
Yeah. And last but not least, I'm going to be putting in some ketchup. You could put some barbecue sauce right here. Okay? That's how we do it. Right on over here. So we're going to use our spoon to blend this in. And it seems as if I'm going to be needing a huger container. Family, what do you think about that? Whew. Hey Margaret, you smell it? Okay. Talk loud with the ear, man.
Yes.
I'm here dumpy in here, you know. Look at me ear now. So I'm going to be doing all of this. And I prepared this, but I'm going to go get a bigger container. So when we return, I'm going to go grease a bigger container. And we are going to come back. A bigger loaf pan. We have the oven all preheated at 175 degrees Celsius. 350 if you're on Fahrenheit. Must soon come. Okay, now family. Some people would mix with their hands, but I prefer to mix with a spoon, because when you mix with a spoon, when you mix with your hands, you tend to go and squeeze this thing and crush out, and you know what I'm saying? It will be too hard on the meat, and then it becomes, you know, a little bit chewy. So I prefer to mix with a spoon, because the spoon will put so much pressure. Thoroughly mix right here. This is what mine looks like before it goes in. Look at me here. It has some moisture, you see it? So long it takes to come off the spoon, thoroughly mix. And I'm going to be putting it in this loaf pan. It says non-stick, but me not take no chance with it because me want to make sure say when my meatloaf coming out, it's coming out good. So I'll be putting it in, and I want you to look at how I'm putting it in. I want you to get the picture. I want to stack it right in. Spend some time. Good things, they take time. So you want to put it there. You make sure, that is why I use this spoon. It can take it right across, and then you can get it all compact. You could make a loaf, shape it like a loaf, but I prefer to do it in the loaf pan to keep it all together. So you get the idea. I'm gonna go finish now and see if we can get in all of this. Each time you put in, you get it like a cross, smother it, smooth it out, and then you squeeze it down, get it in a compact motion. So you get the idea. You saw me I deal with. So when we return, all of this should be in there. We're gonna cover it with foil paper. Oven we are gonna go in. Must soon come. So we have gotten everything in there, all properly compact and all smoothed off and all of that, and it look like one cake already. Clean around the edges of your container and all of that. Now, look at the moisture in there. You see it? This is how it looks. All compact down there. Everybody is in a compact fashion. Now, we're going to put it in the oven, but we have got to cover it. It's going to be cooking with some cover, okay? Because so you're going to put this part down, the shine part, in case, it won't stick. So you pick it how you want to stick it, okay? So you want to cover it. Not too tight, not too loose, huh? You're going to put it in your oven now, right in there, right there. Put it like this. And you're going to leave it in there for the very first 40 minutes you want to come to look at it. The foil paper is going to sweat, and the steam with the heat from the oven is going to cook it. You see the depth of it, but try to remember it is ground beef, so it will take long for cook. So it is going to be sending down steam from the top whilst the oven there, so it will have the steam for all, because the oven dry out things, so we have to make it moist. And then when the heat takes the oats are going to come all mush and gel up with the little fat that was in the ground beef. You saw me I say, if you're there with me, comment and let me know if you're there with me. Also with the steam, everybody going to come together and give it a mellow, nice, juicy cooking. So 40 to 45 minutes then we're going to come back and we're going to look how it stays. Then you'll know how long. We're going to set the oven for 1 hour and 10 minutes. But we're going to come back at about 45 minutes, right? Because it should be finished within the 1 hour and 10 minutes or before. So we are going to come back at about 45 minutes in, see how the foil covering it is treating it. It's supposed to be building some juices, sweat and all on top of that. And we are going to squeeze it to see how much juice we have in there, all of them something there. Okay? 45 minutes time, I will return and we are going to take a look at what we've got there. Must soon come. Okay, now family, we are about 50 minutes in. Because we went to do something, but that's okay. That's okay, that's a real thing. Be careful when lifting this foil, okay? Look at me here. Camera girl, shoot them up. Look at me here. You see the moisture, everything that you have? Now you won't be needing this anymore. So you're gonna put it back in the oven for the remainder of the 1 hour, probably another 30 minutes, and you're gonna leave it without the foil, and then it's gonna take color, and all of them little something at the top, so I'll just come together. Look at me here, you see it? It is so moist, it is so juicy. It is like 3/4 cooked now, so we're gonna put it back in the oven for another, let us say another 30 minutes, okay? And one thing I want to tell you, if yours is as full up to the top as mine, put this on a cookie sheet, a thin sheet, a cookie sheet, because we had a little spill in the oven. And if you still like me, I eat a clean oven. So we are going to put this is what it looks like after 50, we should have been 40 to 45. But we went to do stuff. This is a real kitchen, So you're gonna put it back, and this is a beauty, isn't it, camera girl? Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put it in, return it to the oven, and we're gonna leave it there. Maybe yours, as I say, might go a little more, and all of that until we get the top all brown and have a nice color. We ain't gonna put any ketchup or anything on the top. I had already incorporated the ketchup in the mixing, so we're gonna leave it there to let it come a little, you know, a little more the moisture come out, and to get a little top, you know, color at the top. So when you see us next, all of that should have happened, and then we proceed from there. We soon come. Okay, now family, we are back, and this is our final look. We took it from the oven, and we left it in the container for about 5 to 6 hours to let all the juices just suck back in the juices. Leave it to be properly cool. Then we inverted it on top of this platter here. Then we turned it out on this platter. Then we inverted it back on the other platter. So we treated it. I definitely treated it like a bun or a loaf, because that's what it says. It says meatloaf. Now, when you come from the oven, you can use your little, whatever you want to use, a little sauce, like a little barbecue sauce, just to brush the sides a bit, and all of that. If you want to put it back in the oven, fine. And this is best done overnight. If you know you're going to use it for dinner tomorrow, or for whatever entertaining, it is best done from a day or two before, and leave it to be properly cool and set in the oven. Then you will slice it. Now some people proceed to like put it on a tray, a cookie sheet, form it like a loaf. When you do that now, this that we use right here to brush it when it's cooled on the sides, look at me here, I haven't put anything on the top. The top, this is the natural color that it got from the oven. So I haven't put anything at the top, but because it was in the pan, the sides there, you want to get the sides and the top with the color, same color, you give it a little brush, okay? So we haven't put anything on the top. This is what the oven gave it. So now, when you make it and shape it like a roll, and you put it like a loaf. Camera girl, this is a real kitchen. Can't you correct me, girl? When you make it as a loaf, family, and put it on a sheet, and you know, you have got to have something to brush the sides, because the oven will dry it out. It is exposed to the heat of the natural heat of the oven. But when it's in the container, it's not exposed. So you can easily well just brush it when it is out. Now we're going to be testing for you, because I know you want to see what is going to happen. So I'm going to be taking a slice for you, and you slice it to the thickness of how you want it. I'm going to be using my serrated knife, and I normally slice mine this size. I don't really slice mine like broader than that. That's the end. So you want to take your time, and probably ours could cool a little more, and you want to take your slice. And I'm not sure if I have the right knife. Okay, family, and this is my finished meatloaf. It's properly cooked to the core, and can I tell you, it's the bomb.com. It is so nice, it is so juicy. So you just lift and you put it onto your platter and you serve, and you continue. I think mine could cool a little more too, family. The more it cools, just like a cake, the better you slice. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach, it is my version of meatloaf. Okay, let me get my hands, wash my hands, are so sticky. So if you have liked this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Remember to make sure you're subscribed to the Jamaican cooking journey. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. Debbie from Dongayard, bless, no stress.